of the Lord. Arise, arise, all you people of the Lord, shining the dark to brighten the whole world, that our people may see the light of God.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world. We are agents of liberation,
And we are
agents of transformation and development of humanity.
Okay. Greetings and welcome to this Divine Voice Mary's Vocations channel. Wherever you are, be blessed. Today it is a great opportunity for me to be with Miss Sharon, means a Kenyan born and my classmate. Greetings and welcome, Miss Sharon.
Thank you so much, Brother Nyasi, for having me around. I'm so humbled. As you have heard, I'm Sharon Iminza. I'm from Western Kenya, that is Vihiga County. I'm from a family of 6, and I'm the 5th born. And currently, I'm married, a 4th-year student doing Bachelor's of Education, specializing in History and Swahili.
Great to hear your brief introduction. So far, this is the 4th year we are together, ever we met in this college. How did you find yourself in this Master National University College?
Back then, that is 2018, I got an admission here. I'm a government-sponsored student, and I was given admission at Maris International University to pursue my bachelor's degree, and that's how I found myself here. And I was so happy, and I was so eager to know more about Maris International University.
Individual's life is a journey from back family to what you can achieve. What was your feelings and expectations after leaving the high school?
After leaving the high school, I had high expectations to join campus. First of all, I've always dreamed to have higher education, and when I completed my KCSE, I was like, I have hopes, and I know how I performed in how I did my KCSE. I was optimistic that the results will favor me to join campus life. I had not given up, and I knew that definitely when the results will be out, I'll be among those who will be chosen to go and further their studies in higher education, higher institution, I mean.
That's great, having a positive mind for when you were in high school. So, what was your cherishable moment in high school you will never forget?
My cherishable moment was the moment whereby we used to have, there was this activity that was going on, that was talent show. And I was so happy whenever that period reached. And we find that a lot of activity skills were being nurtured in our school, whereby it was like, for me, I used to like singing. And whenever I had that event, I knew that was the time I could at least show the abilities that I have on that singing talent. And trust me, up to date, it has never been in vain, because those skills that I was taught by the teacher, our music teacher, they have helped me to date. I still can sing, continue in church, and I still have hope that one day I'll have my own songs through that nurtured I had in high school.
That's great to see, to have that talent in nature. Do you remember the first song you have enjoyed when you were in high school? And if possible, you can sing for us a bit of it.
Yeah, I can say that there were several songs that I enjoyed. And during our musical festival, we had this nice intro of a song that we used to to sing whenever we were going for the drama and the music competition. And it used to go like this. Oh, Mungu yu mwema, Mungu yu mwema, Mungu yu mwema, yu mwema. That is a bit of it, and it made me to know that the vocals, I was able to moderate them up to date.
Yeah, for our audience who doesn't understand Kiswahili, Mungu yu mwema, can you translate for them what you want to mean?
Okay, the translation of the song is very simple. It simply means God is good.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great. Now, after applying to join the high school, to join the university college, you were granted this scholarship. Now, what was your feelings and expectation when you heard that you have chosen to be a student in Maris International University College?
My expectation, first of all, when I got government sponsored in Maris International. First, I did not have an idea of where or what are many things about Maris International University. It was my first time to hear the name, but I had full expectation that my life there will not be the same. That is where I've been called, and I know there is purpose that I need to fulfill there. So I came having full expectation that the environment, the learning materials, all the courses that are here, they will favor me. And trust me, up to date, the environment here has favored me, and I usually enjoy every bit of moment whenever I step at Maris International University College.
That's great. You mentioned the Maris International University College when you came, expectation you had. One of it, 2019, if I remember very well, you were crowned in cultural festivals as a queen. How did you feel that day you were crowned as the queen of cultural festivals?
Wow. First of all, I must say that I was so happy, and I was humbled because that was a rare opportunity. There were several people who could have given that opportunity, but I was the one who got it. It is not just I can't take it for granted. I felt like it is always nice to represent an African queen. I've always taken myself as an African queen in each and every perspective of my life. And that time, it made me to stand still and know, wow, as an African woman, I got that crown, and that crown I have to make it change the world with it. Yes.
That's interesting. One of the peak of that cultural festivals is one of the trip you had to KTN. It's one of television here in Kenya award. You passed it to the audience. Then it was your turn to go to KTN. Also, what was your experience, learning experience you gotten from their KTN?
I must confess that that was my first time I was going to be aired on a television. And the experience I got there really made me to feel like, wow, it's always nice for somebody to strive harder and to make sure that you go. It made me to think of having high expectations, as much as you in life, it is like you should not expect high, but for me, I was like, that experience made me to feel I really need to reach a higher level because it was amazing the way Maris International University was portrayed, our culture there. People were very impressed to see different culture we had from Nigeria, we had from Ghana, we had also we had those from Rwanda. They were we had Kenyan culture, and they were so happy to have us around, and that's how we impressed the diversities, made this international university, Maris International, to be respected a lot there while we were doing the interview and presenting our whatever we had gone to do there.
This is wonderful. Remember Martin Luther Jr. said that fly if you can, run if you can. If you cannot fly, if you cannot run, also walk. If you cannot walk, also try to push until something happens. Leaving your home comes to here Nairobi, especially in this Master National University College, which has more than 30 nationalities. What was your challenges?
My challenge, first of all, my high school was in Western, so I had not adapt more of Nairobi, the climate of Nairobi. And for me, leaving home, it's like I'm leaving people I'm used to, going to a different environment to make new people, familiarize with people, so that I will be able to make another family here. So one of my challenge was to adapt from now. You know, at home I was in a boarding school, but when I closed the school, coming home, you will find my parents were authoritative. Now I'm coming here to school, to the university. I will be alone. So it was a bit tricky for me to adjust now. This is life. I'm alone. I'm the one who's supposed to control everything that happens in my daily routine. So I found it hard to adjust from home to school. Given that at home I had people, my parents who could direct me this and this and this. Now here it is me. Now I know I have this and this I'm supposed to do. So that is what the major challenge that I faced.
That's great to have been being able to be self-manager and you are able to work through it. Now we are heading to the fourth year. More or less is remaining like 1 month for being in the university desk. Then what is your habitual learning experience you have acquired in these 4 years you are going to tell to the rest of the nation of Kenya?
My learning experience, or the experience that I've had in Mari since I joined here, I must say it's wide and wider. If I decide even to say everything, it will take the whole day, because since I joined first year up to date, I have learned a lot. Through Mari's core values, they have directed me. I've always learned to go with the motto of the school: you are the light of the world. So whenever I step outside, I know that everything that I've acquired here, I'm supposed to go and light the world. And through that, I know the world is going to be a better place if I'll put everything I've been taught in practice, because those experiences were not in vain. I've learned to be a courageous person, a brave person. I've learned to be a person who knows what is supposed to be done, doing it at the right time, at the right place, and respecting the lecturers. It has molded me. Like, you see, most of Maris, as you've heard, you will see the lecturers are people who are consistent. They will help you. They will ask you, where are you, where are you? So through that, it has made me to feel like in life, if you value something, you must follow for it. The way they have given us that opportunity to check where we are, it has taught me that if you value something, if you value someone, you have to look and make sure that that person is at the right place and is doing great.
Wow, that's great to hear your learning experience. I'm sure you have been chatting or sharing thoughts with the other students from various universities in Nairobi. You can tell us the uniqueness of Mars International University College you have ever experienced and you can compare to other universities around Nairobi.
First of all, Maris International University, being a Christian university, and a Catholic church, you see the values, the way they usually portray everything, and you'll see, for example, when it comes to dress code, for us here, Maris, it's so different when you compare to other universities, because one, you're supposed to be decent, and that has molded me as a person. Whenever I see that whatever I'm dressing is not okay, I have to change it to a better thing, because You'll see, I'm not supposed to compare with a student with another university, like, that person wears like this, let me do it. No. Reason being, it is our marist rules. We have our own rules, being guided, we're supposed to do this and this. And the way lecturers does their work, it always motivates me as a person. Even if I want to not to attend the class, I feel guilty, because you go to other university students, it's survival for the fittest, but here you will fit in everywhere. You have enough books. We don't struggle that much when it comes to books. Reason being, our number is not as large as many other universities.
That's great, that caring heart in Marist National University College. So in this Marist University College, there is a lot you can share, there is a lot you can learn from it. But let me ask you the one question, which day have really mostly touched your heart over the days of the festival days we experienced this in Marist National University College?
The days that have touched my heart is bursary. That day for bursary fund, we'll see that it's not in most universities in Kenya. It's something that Maris has, that caring heart and kind and generosity. They have come up with this thing to help someone. We have needy students, and whenever I see there is an event like bursary, that has really touched my heart, because you'll see it's not easy to see a management, that school administration management, saying like, we have such students, we really need to take care and make sure that they're okay. So for me, it is more of that event for bursary that have touched me a lot, apart from the other cultural days. We also have many events, even the football tournaments. But for bursary, it's the one that has really, really touched me.
That's great, that heart of supporting one another in a little we can, in a little capability we can, to support our brothers and sisters to move on as a family, that spirit family in the Marist National University College. And then after 4 years, it is not automatically a person will be employed as a outgoing student from university to real life. What advice can you give to your fellow students who find themselves in the arena of unemployment after completing their high school or their university colleges?
The advice I can give all the graduates out there who have finished, who have completed their studies, is that don't give up, be optimistic. And having knowledge or coming to school, getting that degree, doesn't mean you have to sit down and wait for the government or wait for someone to tell you I have work. You as a person, you have your own knowledge and skills. You have learned through this all. We also have practicals. You can also find something you can do for yourself as you wait for that employment or that course that you have done. So as a person, I advise my fellow Kenyans out there, or anyone who is outside there who has graduated, who is about to give up, who is about to feel like all has all everything is has broken into loose, that do not have hopes, and make sure that you do it practical as a person. Do not sit down and wait for greener pasture to come your way.
Thank you very much. Never give up. He reminded me one of quotes said by Mwalimu, Madam Joyce Gitin. She said, apply as you can. The best things will come from your applying is a job. The worst things will come from that is not to be taken, and it will never help to you. So it is all about try. That determination keeps one moves from one step to another one. Moving from graduates, also they are our young sisters and brothers out there in high schools who are aspiring some university. What advice can you give them?
My brothers and sisters who are having hope to join campus, I'll tell you, campus is the best place to be. This is where we have self-actualization. You know yourself now, you know what you're capable of doing. You are able to differentiate what is right and what is wrong. You are able to widen your mind. Your brain matures, because at this level, it's when you meet different people. you are not under control like in high school. You have timetable, everything that you're supposed to follow from morning to evening. Here in campus, it's you and you, and through that experience, it will make you to be a person with a better mindset, a lot of things that will change the world. So don't give up, have that dream, make sure that you go and pass that exam and join campus, because campus is the best place to be.
That's great to hear these inspiring words. Dan, what words or what wisdom insight can you offer to our audience who are out there, who are following us right now, the days to come, who will across this conversation?
What I can tell the audience who are outside there from this wonderful channel is that whenever you are, whatever you do, make sure that that minute you're having, it is being counted of. Do not sit down, do not waste any minute, because we were told there back then, time wasted will never be recovered. And trust me, that is very, very, very true. If you waste any minute of your life, even if you woke up very late and you're like, today I'm not going to do anything, that is time that you have wasted, will never be recovered. It will go to waste. And as you waste a lot of time, that is when you find your dream is so hard to fulfill it. You'll find you are lagging behind a lot of things. So just count everything you do. Make sure it counts, and you make the world a better place for everyone.
That's great. The words are enough for wise. They will get a message. Thank you very much for having honored my invitation. I don't take it granted. It is special to me and to the society at large who will across this conversation. I don't know if you have any last remark. Then I ask God's blessings upon your studies.
First, I would like to thank you for hosting me, for having me in this wonderful channel. It's I'm really, really humbled, and I know that everything that I've shared here is going to motivate someone outside there. And if it can be in a position to change someone's life, this means it's worthy being listened to. And I'm so glad that you chose this platform to educate someone outside there. And to all the audience out there, just feel the love from this channel. And I know that God is going to help us and is going to make us do and achieve our dreams in a better way.
Thank you very much, the entire staff of Mercy Vocation and Divine Voice. You to be very happy for your sacrificing this time and you come and talk to us. So may God continue to bless you as you take your career out there to be an agent of transformation. Thank you very much for our audience. As you have seen, and our invitee was Miss Sharon Means, a Kenyan born, a Mali student. Thank you very much for continue watching us and supporting us in one way or the other. See you next time.
We in love of God and love of neighbor. We see ourselves as one people, though coming from different towns and of tribes. We complement and strengthen each other.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
And parent,
We are agents of liberation,
and we are Maharis.
agents of transformation and development of humanity. Respect for life and lawful authority, and colleagues and concern for the poor, integrity and city, where churches in and love for one.
You are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
Amen.
We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis,
agents of transformation, and development of humanity. Sensitivity to our environment, and we are to self-discipline. All these people together for people's good, to renew the face of the whole world.
you are the light, you are the light.
We are the light of the whole world.
Amen.
We are agents of liberation,
And we are Maharis.